All right, here we go. Let me buy you some time, Scott. I'll buy you some time. I'm going to fanboy and jump in because I'm a little bit older in this group, and I grew up with a lot of this music that than the bands that you were with. And we'll go more recent. We'll go Toto. Love Africa, but for maybe different reasons than most people. For me, son of an English teacher, understanding language, to be able to put the line "Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti" is pure lyrical genius. I mean, put one of those words in, it's got to be tough. But Kilimanjaro, Olympus, and Serengeti all in one. Oh, dude,
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
That's crazy. Well, that's interesting. You look at it that way. For me, again, I've never was never about the lyrics, but I was always about the groove and the feel. And it's really Jeff Porcaro, right? The drummer who was my friend. I was in a kid band with him called Merciful Soul Band when we were kids, and it was David Page and Jeff. And Jeff is my music guru. So people always ask me, it's kind of a story when what happened was we had the kid band. I was a trumpet player, right? And all of a sudden, I was studying to be an architect, and I was a draftsman in this company, in this company called Audiodyne. And I was actually the oldest guy in the band at the time. And I'm drinking coffee every day and drawing, and all of a sudden I get in this band with these guys, and I'm playing second trumpet. It was like a blood, sweat, and tears Chicago style band. Nice. And all of a sudden I start going to all these gigs. We're going to these gigs and we're winning all these battle of the bands because the band's smoking, right? I'm the worst guy in the band, but boy, there were a lot of girls in the front row. So at that moment I said, you know what? I'm going to be a musician instead of this architect thing. So I flipped my whole thing. Jeff and Toto and those guys they took off. Jeff was, doing Sonny and Cher show, and he was like this guru doing nothing but dates and moving on, and then doing Steely Dan and all this stuff that went on. And I was this second trumpet player guy that now when that happened, I started studying 24/7, taking lessons, just going to town. And I was since I had a good hand because I was a draftsman, because in those days you had a pen, a pencil, some rulers, it was like hardcore. It was like drawing. So I took my skills and I became a music copyist so that I could make money, stay in the business. So I finally get this call from Toto guys like 10 years later to come play with them again. And this was always in the back of my mind. I wanted to get good enough that I could end up getting in that position again.